beginning of the first half? What goes through your mind after that second fumble? How do you bounce back from that, man?
It's definitely tough, but I mean, it's just tested my character. When things are going good, it's always easy, but when things go wrong, it's like how are you going to respond? And shout out to my teammates. They did nothing but lift me up, and to be honest, without them, I don't think I would have been able to finish the game without their encouragement. I mean, just everybody coming to me and nothing but words of uplifting just gave me all the confidence in the world. And, I just had to regroup and come back to myself because I knew that it's bigger than me that, to play up to the standard.
What's it like to go through these learning experiences? I mean, you really haven't been on campus that long here. It seems like a while, but it really hasn't been that long. So to be in those moments as a true sophomore, and what's it like to go through all this stuff in front of 37,000 people?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've worked hard enough to put myself in this position, and what comes with it is mistakes, and obviously you'd like to take those away, but I personally just got to be better. But as much as I'm getting the ball, I mean, the best of the best, it happens. But like I said before, it's how you respond.
We talk about response. Um, I don't know if anyone's had more of a whirlwind week, at least on the outside, than Taylor Green, and what he did in the second half to lead you guys to victory a little bit. What did you say to him after the game? How proud are you of him?
Tremendously proud of him. I mean, just to go through all the stuff that he's been going through as of lately, it's a testament to his character and the person that he is. He's not going to let all the outside noise, all the you know um, things that come his way stop him. And I told him, I was proud of him. We were talking to each other the whole game, and it's just great having a guy like that on your team.
When he saw you hurdle, did he kind of make a bet and kind of go do it himself?
Nah, but we always talk about it. Like he teaches me different things, and I teach him different things as a ball carrier. We both want to see each other win. Everybody on this team wants to see each other win.
How do you evaluate his hurdling skills?
I think it's pretty good, but I think I still got him.
Well, just, both quarterbacks today, were able to find a rhythm. Just how well did they work off each other, and how nice was it to have both of them, kind of firing on all cylinders at times for you guys?
I mean, yeah, like I said before, they're both great players. They both bring different things to this offense, and when their time came to execute, they both executed and made big time plays for us, and they will continue to do that over the season.
You get so many opportunities and so many touches. A guy like Tyler Crow is lucky to get one or two a game, right? What do you think of his? He had a couple plays in the first half that kind of sparked that end of the half drive and really kind of felt like it might have put you guys back into the game.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, you see the way he practices, you see the way he goes about meetings and everything. I mean, whenever his number is called, he steps up to the plate and he helps the team in any way he can.
What is it about his energy, though, too? I mean, he's never changed. He's always been this way. But what is it about his energy?
I think it's the mullet. It just brings something different to him. But nah, he's just he always is like. When we talk about it, like we talk about all the time, bring the juice. Like he's always a guy that brings the juice. Like nobody has to motivate him. He's the one motivating others. So it's infectious, to have a guy like that on the team. It just uplifts everybody.
Did the offensive scheme change at all in the second half?
No, not at all. I mean,
Not at all.
nah. I mean, our plan was, to run the ball, run mid zone, and then come back, run pound, and play action, shot plays, and our guys on perimeter when it came time they made plays, but nothing changed at all.
What was San Jose State's defense doing that allowed the quarterback specifically and you to have big gains up the middle?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was they were doing anything special. I just think the O-line just did a great job blocking them, and ID in the fronts and communicating to help us make those big plays.
We've been hearing all season, just it's a matter of time before it all comes together. It's all so close to coming together. 21-0 in the second half. That sounds like it all came together. How nice was that to see it finally all come together?
Yeah, I mean, first off, I want to shout out to the fans. I mean, second largest crowd in history. We can't do it without them. You know, just it's like they say, it's having that 12th man. You know, false starts, just making noise, just bringing energy to everybody. But the second half just shows us what we can do when everybody's playing together, and you know we're connecting on all cylinders.
As much as you can say you guys are down 27-14, you're knocking on the door, the goal line, and then there's obviously something that happened on that handoff. What happened there, and then you kind of threw your hands up in the air after Taylor scored, like, thank God.
Just had a big run, then another run, then another run after that. So I was pretty gassed. But I mean, me being the type of person I am, I mean, I'm not gonna tap out. Like, I don't want anybody else to make the play. I want it to be like left up to me. But Taylor saved me right there. I went the wrong way, but I mean, he just made an amazing play. He does it all the time. So, I mean, after the play, I went to the sideline. I was thanking him. I'm like, you saved me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just awesome to see that, you know, even though it went wrong, he still found a way to make a play for us.
And to kind of express that it was the players who made sure that this game was a comeback and was a win. What, from your perspective, what happened at halftime? What went down that changed so much for you guys?
I think it was just guys talking to each other, uplifting each other, just really relaying the message all the way down, offense, defense, special teams, that, you know, we know they're a great team, but we've been beating ourselves. We beat ourselves that whole half. So if we go out there and we play to our abilities, we play to our standard, then nobody can stop us.
Anything else?
Just, you touched on the fans really quick, but the lights going on and off. I mean, Andy said at one point in time the officials came over and asked him to turn the volume down on some of the stuff they were doing inside the stadium. Like, did you hear, did you feel, did you see, you know, everything that was going on?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I love the energy today. I think it's awesome. I mean, I think some people might have thought it was a distraction, but I thought it was cool. And, you know, it got the crowd going, and we need the crowd always in games like this.
Obviously, weeks, I mean, they stack on top of each other in football. When you have to deal with losses, it's probably not as fun to come to work or whatever. How necessary was this win so you guys can feel some type of positivity?
It was tremendous. I mean, just everybody coming back together and helping us to win in that second half. But obviously, with a win on the board, you know, everybody's morality and mood and will and want to practice and get better is obviously higher. But, I mean, regardless of whether we win or lose, I mean, we're going to attack practice the same way, with the same mentality to get better and prepare for the next opponent.
Does this feel at all like the San Diego State game from last year? A lot of kind of outside pressure, really bad first half, and then come out in the second, kind of just run all over them?
Honestly, yeah, it feels just like that. Definitely in the way things went throughout the game. But, I mean, just like in that game, everybody came together. You know, it wasn't – I mean, obviously we got great coaches, but it was up to the players to come together and realize what we needed to do.
Is that really just the like, you guys were so good in the second half running ball. Is it just the offensive line, or, I mean, is it how the order in which you call plays, or?
I mean, plays are plays. Obviously, you know, sometimes the right play is called at the right time, but at the same time, it's not about the plays, it's about the players. So definitely got to give it to the O-line every time. When we're able to run the ball like that, you can't give it to anybody else but the O-line.
Maybe this is redundant or whatnot, but you had 167 of them with the team, 262 rushing yards. What goes through your mind when you hear that?
That's what we do. That's Boise State football right there. I mean, that just shows what type of team we are, what mentality we have going in every game. You know, we're gonna run the ball, and you know, and when the time comes, I mean, our guys are gonna make plays on the perimeter for us.
Anything else? All right, thank you all.
Yep.